talking about another familiar name on today's episode. So glad you could join us. Very talented individual who created this film that is backed by some folks who are taking the independent scene by storm. We're talking about director Brandon Slagle and producers Michael Mahal and Sony Mahal. And the movie is Arena Wars. Now, I've seen some promos and stuff like that, and quite hyped to finally get a chance to see this wild Running Man send-up film that tells us about Luke Bender, who is an inmate in prison, but he's there not for the reasons you might think. He's an innocent man, but still he was put in prison, and he becomes part of a contestant of a long-running TV show called Arena Wars, where convicts are put into 7 different arenas and they have to try to survive while fighting, folks with weapons and all kinds of advantages. And if they survive, they get their freedom. But of course, the producers try to make sure that doesn't happen because you got to keep the people coming back for more. But as things play out, we see how Bender changes the game and helps change a bit of people's perception about Arena Wars. This has all just a great collection of very talented indie folks that the Mahal folks always manage to bring together. First off, Brandon Slagle, who wrote the script with Mahal, Sony, and Michael. I liked this script quite a bit. It is a send-up a bit to a Running Man, but yet it still has enough of its own original spin to it that it keeps it fresh, and it's just fun. It's just fun. So many people are having so much fun in here. Michael Madsen plays Samson, and Robert Donovan plays Moses. They're the 2 hosts of Arena Wars. I love the banter between these 2. I could have watched them host just about any show, and their banter back and forth is just really great. And they're put in there just enough to remind you it's a show, and they give you some perspective as well. And then Eric Roberts shows up for a bit in here for a couple of scenes, and always great to see Eric Roberts in here. John Wells plays Luke Bender, and he is a charismatic gentleman. We saw him in Bermuda Island, which is also from the Mahal Empire. And yeah, I like him quite a bit. He's got some great screen presence here. You can see why people would get behind this character. And he plays the good guy, and a little suave looking good guy who's also the common man. So played very well by John Wells. We've got Robert L. Lasardo in here. I love seeing him here. I was hoping to see more of him in here, but when we do get him and see him in here, he gets to be a badass, and always just great and making me smile there. And Sherry Davis playing Holly Days, just wild in the ring host, or in the arena, I should say, host, who is not afraid to drop some colorful metaphors, got some wild wardrobe and a wild personality, and you can tell Sherry Davis is just having loads of fun playing this character. Mercedes Peterson shows up in here as Domino, and really enjoyed what they did with this character. There's a little bit of mystery, and I think they're leaving it open for a sequel. I'm not sure, but I would have liked to see a little bit more action with the Domino character. And Kylie Fulmer playing the Billy character, she gets to be badass in here as well. The action scenes are very well choreographed in here. For an indie film, Brandon Slagle again showing how well he can handle action. We've seen him handle action in a number of other films, and here again, really got this sharp direction with it. You can see what's going on in these fights, and it feels like some brutal hits for sure. There's some blood and gore in here as well. So there are a few moments where you're like, really? You let the guy kill you like that, but you'll get that in any film. So that was very minor for me. Overall, if you like independent action, sci-fi films, you're gonna dig Arena Wars, from the production design to the costume design, on everybody involved to the story. I think it's really well made, and it was well worth the wait for us to finally see it. Yeah, this is an early look. Arena Wars is not out yet. I'll put as much information as I can down below about when you can see it yourself. And thank you for watching. Always appreciate it. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Like and subscribe here. Help us get to our goal of 3,000 subscribers or more before the end of 2024. I thank you for your support. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.